Hello, fifth graders. This is Miss Knutson, and today's flip lesson is an introduction to myths. Okay? This video is going to cover these 4 questions. What is a myth? What is the purpose? How do you read myths? And what are features of myths? Let's get started right away. Question number 1. What is a myth? Well, a myth is a story that explains something that occurs in nature. So it explains something that occurs in nature. It might tell how the world began or explain why the world is the way it is. The main character is usually a god or a goddess or a hero with special powers. Okay, very good. Question number 2. You know what? Let's go back to 1 really quick. Examples of myths in our reading would be Lightning Thief and any books covering Greek mythology. Now on to question number 2. What is the purpose? Long ago, people believed myths to be true and relied on these stories to explain events they did not understand. Today, however, myths help us see what events confused or interested people. How do you read myths? The title often explains what events in nature the myth explains, so taking a close look at that title is really important. And you should also look for a hero with extraordinary powers as you read or listen to different myths. And number 4, who invented myths? Well, in ancient times, storytellers told myths to answer questions about the world. And as centuries passed, these stories were told and retold, and then finally written down. Let's take a look at some features of myths that we can be looking for in our own reading throughout this study. One feature of a myth is that it often takes place before time or recorded history as we know it. Myths have gods, goddesses, and heroes with supernatural powers. Myths have characters that are humans or human-like and experience human emotions so that we can connect to them. Characters often perform heroic tasks or go on quests. Myths often explain the worldview of people or a culture and may have religious elements. And lastly, myths often explain the origins of the world, its creatures, or elements in nature. Great job, 5th graders. We have now taken a study on the features of myths. Thank you.